It's been in the news. Some kids who are perfectly normal are nowhere develop an excessive compulsive disorder. Some doctors, not all doctors, I'm one that does believe there's a potential of a thing called Pandas, which is a post-strep reaction. But the characteristic is the kid wasn't this way. A sudden change, and now he's excessive compulsive or some tic or something like that. Is such a thing exist?
Oh, yes. I've had several kids come in to me who either in the past that differential diagnosis was determined that it was Pandas, and but I've had some kids come in and yes, they present like an obsessive compulsive, but just as you're saying, it's all very recent.
Some of the hospitals don't accept it. I get email from some family got involved with Boston Children's. A kid got admitted. A couple of doctors made the diagnosis. The hospital didn't believe in the diagnosis, and the parents were being brought to court on not doing certain things. I don't know if they're right or wrong, but if a couple of the doctors think it, and it's out there, and it's been around for about 15 years, and someone at the A&H came up with the idea, I don't think I would make the parents look evil. I would check it out a little bit more. Sometimes doctors later on will change their mind. Maybe there was something more to this kid. Maybe there was a strep infection or something else that triggered it off. And the treatments, we're not sure the right treatments. Some kids, if you keep on a certain antibiotic, greatly improve. And they stop the antibiotic, it goes right back. I think we have to look into it more. So if someone has a sudden change in behavior, it's a red flag. And if doctor doesn't believe in it, let him go check it a little bit. Or go to a doctor. There's some probably in every area in the country that will look at it and maybe make a decision. There's a potential of this thing called Pandas, or PANS now, the new name. You agree or disagree?
Totally agree. Again, I've had kids come in, and it just doesn't make sense to me that a kid would suddenly, at the age of 12, suddenly become obsessive compulsive. It just didn't make sense to me. And they didn't have a typical, because usually things come over the years. The child shows signs early on. They're rigid. They're inflexible. Then you start realizing after a while it's obsessive compulsive disorder.